Testing. One,
Test,
two,
test,
three.
test. Why are you holding a ball? I'm scared.
Because we're doing Build a Story. I got plans for you. Hello everyone.
Hello.
I'm Toni.
And I'm Tali.
And we are the Lazy Book Lovers. This is a podcast for book lovers who procrastinate about reading with never-ending TBR piles. Today's episode... She's giggling and it's ruining everything.
I'm sorry. It's because I'm always like, pew, pew, and then I remember that you do the serious thing after now, and I'm like, oh,
we're doing like a proper intro
host
now.
my little guns. Host of my little guns. After we get the Lazy Book Lovers together, I'm always like with little finger guns, like, woo, pew, pew. And then I remember, oh no, wait, we do serious.
Also, they don't remember the days when like you could not say Lazy Book Lovers in sync with me.
No, that's the thing. That's why even now I still
was
celebrate.
Like 30 episodes ago, and we're still like, yeah.
Well, we were just celebrating like we're on 70 episodes. So.
Yeah. So
pew, pew.
today's episode. Unholster those guns. This is episode 70. So every 10 we do a silly celebration, silly non-serious podcast episode. Because we're in charge. This is our universe.
Yeah, and every 10 is something to be celebrated.
Yep, because, I don't know, we followed through and did the thing, and then we're still doing the thing over a year later. You made a whole baby human in that time. We're still going.
I brooded it.
We both work, and we're still going.
Toni literally has about 12,000 things on her list constantly.
I get like 6 hours free time a week. What's
for
fair,
sleeping.
Some of this is like hobbies. Do we count the gym as a hobby? And like, because I use gym and swimming.
The gym is like mental health.
Yeah,
you need to do that. It's
well,
not a hobby.
That's me maintenance.
That's the Tamagotchi, like keeping yourself alive.
Yeah. So like
it goes under like the bracket of sleeping and eating.
Yeah. So that's where it fits for me. So I don't know. And then
I think the London trips are a hobby.
Yeah. An expendable hobby. We've alluded to this over the podcast. I've started dating someone who happens to live in London. There you go. We've kept it sort of half alluding to the person, so there we go.
Yeah, I wanted to see if I was going to allow him to stick around. Like I have a choice.
He's on probation still.
Yeah. I haven't met him yet, so still on probation.
I know, everyone wants to meet. And everyone's very excited. I'm like,
which is why you like putting it off as long as you can.
For context, for people who don't know me, because you're strangers on the internet, I've been chronically single for about 10 years. So everyone's very excited, enthusiastic for me. Yeah, no, everyone was out. We went. All my friends got together for a dinner this week, and everyone was just sort of teasing me and making fun of me and being like, we're all so grown up.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's a significant cost in time. And then, do we count the blogger's hobby, or because
that's work?
Yeah,
yeah.
So I kind of think of it as work because it's like working towards. Because I want to be like a published writer someday with this book that I will never ever finish writing.
I count like my TikTok as work.
Yeah,
because it's like building to the career that I want.
Yeah, the content creation stuff, whatever it is, for me, is work because it's going towards like the other thing that I want to do one day. So I'm like,
and this counts as work.
This is work, even though it's just chatting with my best mate about books.
Because it's not just it. We do stuff afterwards that we have to actually remember to do. Yeah,
we take it semi-seriously now. Like, we have chores we have at least one chore each that we must do per week. Yeah. And the rest of them are like, optional.
Give or take.
We're
doing
both
the bare minimum. But the bare minimum is happening.
Bare minimum you guys seem to be engaging with, so hi, thank you, we love you.
You the beast.
Toni
has a ball.
I have a ball.
And I'm scared.
I'm playing with it threateningly. It's also one of my dog balls, but I think it's one of the nicer ones. So we did this.
It's bright red.
It's bright red.
I just feel like you need to know that. I don't know why, but I'm just really into how red it is.
It's sensorially pleasing.
Yes.
Is that a word? We're going to say it's a word.
Why not? We're writers.
If William Shakespeare can add how many words to the dictionary, we can add ones.
Yeah, and
we're the same as Will Shakespeare.
Tolkien came up with the fairies. Fairies, the spelling of fairies.
Oh. Yeah, I do like...
Oh no, the spelling of elves, sorry. He came up with the spelling of elves.
How was elves spelled before him?
Oh, you'd have to Google that.
Alright. I thought you maybe had more information on your fun fact.
I do have something that... A little snippet about him. And... What was the dude that wrote... the Narnia Chronicles?
C.S. Lewis.
Yeah, he only wrote them because Tolkien told him you can't have fancy with a lamppost, so he was like, I'll show you, and wrote a whole series.
Well, didn't they also have letters going back and forth taking the piss, because like one was very Christian and one was Jewish, and like taking the piss out of each other and their themes.
That's such like a wholesome friendship.
I know. And like sort of challenge each other, like, oh, you do this in your writing, like, so you don't have a leg to stand on.
I think his one is the ELVES.
Yeah,
that's his
elf
spelling of
with
it. And
before
then, I think it was ELFS.
So today, the ball that I've been playing with and threatening you with.
It is threatening.
So episode, I think it was 30, we did like fun little build a story thing. I thought, why not bring it back and recycle? Because some of you are new, therefore wouldn't know about that. So
and it's just fun, so. And
it's a bit chaotic. So I thought I'd increase the chaos this time.
Oh.
And not have pre-written prompts.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna get my...
This feels weird without our post-its.
There's still gonna be post-its.
There is a post-it.
Post-its are essential. I work in marketing. Post-its are life. So, we're gonna verbally decide setting.
I'm so scared.
Yeah. And then we're going to make a story and we're going to throw a ball to each other. Oh, mostly because Natalie does not do sport.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Although you managed not to break anything last time.
Yeah.
I think you just kept dropping it on the floor, but you were pregnant at the time and couldn't actually bend to get it. But then kept trying.
Go under for it once.
Yeah, and you kept trying to get it, even though you had a bump in the way and wouldn't ask for help. And I was just like, babe, sit back. Stop trying.
You're just refusing to believe.
Okay, so
yeah, that was probably to blame for many stretch marks.
Just sheer stubbornness. Or like you'll do it when you're holding the baby and you drop something. You're just like tipping her upside down. I'm like, can I help? There's another human here with 2 hands.
Oh, yeah. It's because my other half watches me as well when I do these things. So I'm like, wait, just take her or pick it up or do something.
Okay, so we need to do our setting. What is our setting for this story?
This is like an improv class.
Yeah.
Someone in the background. Let's bring back the forest.
Forest? Alright. Forest.
Wow, look at that writing.
Can you read that?
Just about. Were you about to... Why did you scribble out location?
Because I said setting was a better word.
Oh, okay.
Even though no one can see this except me.
Right, forest.
Setting felt better.
Forest.
Forest?
The feral forest.
We're not going to have another Wampork incident though.
But that was so beautiful.
So, episode 30, I had pre-written prompt cards with like location and people and stuff. Oh. But my handwriting's bloody awful. And it was vampire, but you read Wampork, and then we invented this whole mythology for the Wampork.
How did vampire become Wampork?
My writing's just that bad.
Yeah, apparently.
Just is.
I'm just making up words over
We made a whole mythology for the Wampork, and then I also did a sketch of him. If you scroll back through our Instagram, you can find him. He's not the first card because we were worried it was a bit not safe for work because he's a worm with a penis.
Yeah,
and we had different ideas about how the penis would work, and that's what I sketched. So scroll back a bit for episode 30.
Worm with a penis. Wow, if we were drawing that now in my tentacle era.
Oh my god, just picture this web of like 5
Right.
Okay, so we're in a forest.
Yeah.
What type of being is our main character?
A wample.
This pen is fucked. Hold on.
A vampire?
A vampire.
A vampire?
Okay.
Because that's what we did last time. And I'm just recreating.
Wasn't there several vampire orgies?
Yeah.
There was at least one, but then they got firebombed at the end.
Approved.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then I had a whole thing.
Let's do it.
Oh, fuck it, let's just stick to that. Okay, so we're going to do the version of... We're going to do the and then. So instead of sudden, there's not going to be a suddenly. So we're going to say and then at the end of our sentence, and then pass the ball. Okay.
Pass.
We're going to throw the ball.
Carefully place into each other's ball. We don't even need the ball.
I'm
There's
gonna,
only two
I'm
of
gonna
us
lob this
involved.
ball. I was trying to figure out a way to get more balls involved. And
you always want
I
more
was like
balls.
wanting to like pelt balls at you. And I was like, that's a bit mean. And I couldn't find a way to shoehorn it into being part of the episode. But
It
just know I
like
was...
words dodgeable.
yeah, I really was trying to think of ways to torture you. And
you would have broken more cactuses.
It would have been worth it though.
Cacti.
Cacti? Yeah. Would have been worth it though. I would have enjoyed myself thoroughly.
just to see me.
I don't know why I feel the need to pelt balls at you.
So mean to me.
I'm a bit tired. And
Like,
I want to hurt someone.
Like when we do the indie episodes, and you're like, I'm just going to take the piss out of every analysis this episode. Right.
I've gotten really good at not mocking you when you're in charge.
Like that's something you should have to learn. That I've got so good at this. Oh gosh darn it.
I do joke that I'm a reformed bitch. Reformed-ish.
Better at hiding.
Better
at masking.
Better at masking.
Right.
Someone was like, oh, I really wish you'd tell me your internal monologue. I was like, you don't want to know. That
Mate.
She's a bitch. She's not nice.
Oh
It would just be like someone will do something innocuous, like just walk across the office, and I'm like, fucking die! That's the inside of my head, and I'm like, he's just walked across the office.
Oh my god, I feel that so much. That's why I work at home now. So I just send hate at my partner all
Just
the time.
someone innocently just moving around, and I die! Obviously, I do not wish death on anyone.
No.
That's my first thoughts. My second thoughts are like, oh, I like him.
Look at those stupid shoes.
That squeak on the floor. They've got this weird floor that squeaks, and everyone's shoes make noise on this floor. And it's just one of those noises.
Everyone should put slippers on at work.
Yeah, it's one of those. They do that in the Asia office. I'm like, why is that not a thing here? But I'm like, it's all these little noises that add to the symphony when you work in person. Next door in the
I
lab,
don't think I could ever do it again now.
they're pipetting, which is like a very but it's like a pen click, but bigger and irregular, and that goes on for the whole day. And I'm like,
do you have to put headphones on or put earplugs in?
I do.
Right,
Luckily,
let's do a story.
I'm allowed to do that. Okay, ready? So I start.
No.
Once upon a time, there was a vampire in a forest, and then
he died.
the end.
The end. And then,
Come on, rapid fire.
oh no.
Oh,
no.
Oh no.
And then he came across a raccoon. And then
The raccoon was like, "What are you doing in my forest, mate?" And then
the vampire was like, "Are you talking? Oh, am I crazy?"
You gotta do the.
And then
The raccoon was like, "Well, unless you're going crazy, I'm a talking fucking raccoon." So maybe don't be a bitch about it. And then...
I'm sorry, I just have to do that. I just thought that was a picture of a bum in the bowl on your pastry postcard.
Oh, I don't know where you're looking.
The yellow...
This one?
No, up the person rolling out the pastry in that big postcard. The bright yellow one.
Yeah.
I thought that was a bum in the bowl.
Oh, it does look like a bum, doesn't it?
Okay.
That was the London person who got me that. It was from Sweden. It's like Andy Pandy or something. I can't remember what it is. Oh, sorry.
Andy Pandy's a boy.
Oh, then it's a thing.
Pippi
Longstockings, that's it. I know it's one of them. They've both got red hair, haven't they?
Mm-hmm, I think
Is that
so.
where I've got that from?
Probably.
Okay. Yeah.
Little Pippi. Okay, and then...
So, sassy raccoon.
The vampire kicked the raccoon as far as he could. And then...
He saw a girl wandering through the forest. We're doing creepy fingers, by the way. And then
the girl said, "Have you seen my pet raccoon anywhere?" And then
I really just want to do... I'm just going to do it. This is the skin of a killer, Bella! He said... And then, that is a Twilight reference. For anyone who doesn't watch Twilight. That's all I wanted to say. And she's like, alright, but where's my raccoon?
The girl was confused about why someone was quoting Twilight in the middle of the woods. And then
he was like, yeah, I've seen your raccoon. Oh, I booted it. It's somewhere over there. And then
he bit the girl and drank her blood. And then
left her ensanguinated carcass in the forest. And what about his day? And then
as he walked along, the cover of the trees was no longer there. And then
he sparkled, alerting the local vampire hunter. And then he's just gone for a casual stroll in the woods.
And then Van Helsing jumped out of the tree nearby. And then
I was like, "You're a vampire! I'm gonna kill you!"
This is the worst book ever.
We both want to be writers.
We both are writers.
We both write content for a living.
This is why I pay content writers a lot, because they need to do a lot of drafts.
To be fair, whenever I'm like finishing a scene and I'm like, I don't have time to write the rest, I just write what I think is about to happen, and the notes are usually like, they do some big shit and it's fun and everyone cheers, and that's the notes.
Everyone cheers. Like it's a team comedy.
Anyway, so back to Van Helsing in the woods with the vampire that's booted a raccoon.
Yeah.
Just summarising for everyone.
In case you also zoned out.
Wait, have I
Van
passed
Helsing
it?
just appeared.
It just appeared. I said, "You're a vampire."
And then it's my turn. Is it?
Yeah, you're a vampire. I'm here to kill you. And then...
Oh, yeah. Oh, ow. Oh, my breast.
I threw the ball at her, by the way. She isn't just saying my breast.
No, that's what the vampire said. And then the vampire turned into a bat and flew away. And then
Van Helsing happened to have a bow and arrow. And began to shoot. and began shooting at the sky, and then
he shot a griffin that just happened to be flying past. And then, wait, griffins can fly, yeah.
Yeah. The griffin, as he fell, said, "Why did you do that to me? I was doing nothing wrong." You fucking poor shot. Call yourself a vampire hunter. And then he fell to the ground and then
burst into flames. And then the trees all set on fire. And then I did do it then, so I'm sorry. Burst into flames, setting fire to all the trees nearby. And then Van Helsing burned to death. The vampire flew away. The raccoon was never seen again. The end.
And then the end. Yeah. Part of this game is knowing when to end the story.
Should have been at the beginning.
It very quickly went wrong with the talking raccoon. Was that my idea?
Just ruined the tone. Distract him.
Because of all the athleticism he just displayed.
I'm so knackered. Grabbing that ball. It's killed me.
It's not as much chaos as I would have wanted with ball throwing.
Good.
Oh. Throwing to myself isn't going well.
It's because I'm not pregnant, so why did I imagine just going to your head instead? It's because I'm not pregnant, so I'm not as clumsy.
Oh. That's not fun.
No. I did walk into a door frame yesterday, so I was like,
yeah,
must be due on.
You know the Fleabag scene where they're on the train and like all the people laugh.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
really creepy.
Yeah.
And then she's just turns to the camera and she's like, "I think I'm due on my period."
I always know because I get clumsy. That's when I'm like, aha, of course.
Because
my hands don't work.
I'm just generally a clumsy person. Like the person in London has a fan that was in the middle of the floor. It hasn't now got a new home because of me.
Because of safety.
Well, yeah, because like basically no matter where he put it, I would fall over it just without fault. Like no matter where it went, so now it's in a corner.
Coming to get your fan. Oh, brilliant!
It's a gift, basically.
A vampire gift.
A vampire.
Oh, do we have time for another one?
Yeah, I think so. If we're swift.
Okay.
All right.
Swift like Taylor.
Swifty swifts. Right. Okay.
Swift.
What's our setting?
An airport.
All right. What
Do you
kind?
need to write it down?
Yeah, it makes me feel good.
Okay.
This is just for me.
And our main character is a owl.
Okay, interesting.
A owl.
Owl. It's an owl.
Oh, sugar. Oh, no.
You've knocked over my little crystal
Oh,
globe.
no. Now the world's going to end. Okay, quick. You saved it. Good job.
It didn't come with that little plinth, by the way. I convinced them to sell me the one they had in the store for £1.
Where did you get it from?
Some random little shop in Cambridge.
Perfect.
You don't have to. They
You
just
stole a display plinth.
Oh no, I stole it with
Oh,
permission.
you paid it, yeah.
I paid for it. I paid £1.
Right,
And
so
they were
we've
like,
got...
"Okay, sure, you can have that." And I was like, "Well, what the fuck else would I put it on?" It's a ball. It's a crystal ball with the world map on. Ooh.
An owl in an airport.
All right, that's our story.
Twit. Twoo.
Twit. Twoo said with sass. With attitude.
Friends with the raccoon. That's a callback to earlier.
The owl in the airport, Revenge of the Raccoon.
Buy it! Sell it to Netflix!
Okay, so this time we're
Okay.
going to do Suddenly. So that's going to be our connector.
Okay, don't throw it more though now that we're suddenly don't be like Fodron.
me
Like a
getting
cross. Yeah.
Okay. Once upon a time, there
So
was
scared.
terror on your face. I should have told you that I wanted to pelt balls.
No, that should have been the internal one, log.
I said a thought out loud. Whoops.
You're like the British government right now. Just saying the internal stuff out loud.
I just need a Twitter where I can put these. This bitch. No context.
And then you can be like, 16-year-olds smell buttery. For context, that's what someone in our government actually said and still has a job.
Yeah. Once upon a time, there was an owl flying through an airport when suddenly...
Why did that scare me? It looked like you were going to throw it so hard.
It's just an overhand throw.
I don't like it. I don't like it. And suddenly, it flew into the propellers of the plane. Wait,
You just killed our main character instantly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suddenly... Crazy stuff's happening. You don't even know who the main character is.
Well, the plane turbine caught fire, killing the owl instantly. Suddenly...
The plane went off course and started heading towards the queue of people waiting to get on the plane. Fast.
Okay.
With fire.
Okay, so...
Suddenly.
So, but plane on the runway has gotten airborne, and then this has headed towards the airport where the queue of people are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What about that? It's not making
No,
sense.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking the facts.
And this is why owls are not allowed at the airport.
This is the life lesson we can take from this.
This is why there should
No
be no
owls
owl
at
signs.
the airport.
No owls.
Do not take your owls to the airport. It's a hazard, guys. And I'm raising awareness because no one's talking about this.
No owls.
No owls. Okay, guys, no owls.
No owls.
No, owls are very dangerous. They're a hazard that nobody is talking about.
They cannot be your... What's it called when you have like the animal that's allowed everywhere with you? Like the
Your support animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot have an owl.
Can't have an owl.
Hawks are okay.
Yeah,
Right.
you can have a hawk. They have leads. Okay, planes on fire heading towards the airport.
Heading towards people.
The queue of
at the
people
airport.
outside the airport.
Specifically, the people.
One of the people in the queue said, "Guys, look out, there's a plane coming towards us. It's been brought down by an owl." Run. And suddenly...
They pull a bazooka out of their hand luggage.
How did they get that past customs? We don't need to know.
This is pre 9/11. Suddenly...
They use that bazooka?
Bazooka, that baruka.
Bazooka, that what? Sorry, that's an ad jingle from the UK. Whoops. They use the bazooka to shoot the plane down from the sky and save everyone. But then suddenly...
The plane explodes, killing everyone. Suddenly.
You know, you could just call it.
No, I need to kill more people.
The fire spreads, and suddenly,
The end.
killing everyone.
Have you watched The Office?
No.
The American Office.
No, I couldn't get past season 1.
I recently rewatched it all, and that just reminded me of an episode of that. But you will not know what I'm referring to if I tell you about it. Why did that very jumping belly came at me? No.
Give me the ball back.
No,
please.
you're not allowed. It's mine now.
No! This is gonna be. This is it. This is the end of the episode.
If your dad wasn't awake.
Yeah.
I'll throw it at your plants. That one in the condom.
For those of you who didn't listen to last week,
Go to
plant
last
that I
week's.
haven't
No,
unwrapped yet.
No.
Okay.
Go to last week's.
okay? Go to about 40 minutes into last week's episode. You should be anyway. They're not all like this. We're very serious. This is just for fun.
So, I'm really pleased. You're making me nervous.
So, do the outro. Do it.
I'm so nervous I won't work myself. Please don't do this to me. I just had a baby, it doesn't take much.
Okay, I'll put the ball down.
I'm on your bed.
I can't be asked to change my bed, so for my own selfish needs. Okay, so that was that. Just half an hour of chaos for you, roughly. I don't know, post edit it might be shorter.
Please do the things. Okay, please follow and like us on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, your preferred social media, or just all of them to be kind. You can check out our blog posts at lazybookloverspodcast.wordpress.com. You can also send us any requests or suggestions on there, and if you're an indie author, please submit your indie book on there. And also please like and rate us wherever you listen to your podcast, and share with a friend. I think I did it.
You did all the things.
When you put the ball down, I was okay.
The pressure was off.
Yeah. And hang around, because there may or may not be ball talk after the Speaking of ball talk, make sure you listen to last week's episode.
Episode 69, which is smut talk, which is not so much about balls and more about Kraken. I'm now just playing with the ball.
We
and
like
it's making Natalie
tentacles.
very nervous.
Yeah, what are you, a dog?
I did the sport balls when I was a teenager.
Whatever that is, I don't like the sound of it.
I did many sport balls.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? I
saved you, you're okay? We're not supposed to keep talking.
I did trampoline camp. That's almost a sport.
Yeah.
That is a sport.
Yeah, it is.
You move.
It's
Okay,
in the
thanks for
Olympics.
joining us.
did-
I'm guessing this is the end.
Yeah, I did gymnastics, trampolining, tennis, and then at school I did rounders, netball, hockey. I wasn't pretty good at hockey. I did some others. I don't even remember. I did all the athletic-y ones.
I was actually
Did
on
the
my
runny ones.
school's football team, and I did running for the school.
Yeah, no, I did the sprint. I did sprinting.
I did the long cross country.
Yeah, I'm
for
not
the school. That's
built for long. I'm built for short running. Sprinter. But I did the 100, 200 and the relay for my school. I wasn't allowed to play football because my boyfriend at the time said it was embarrassing.
I hate football.
I mean, I'm not sorry. I don't really enjoy football. I was all about netball.
Yeah.
I was captain for my town. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye. See you next week. Bye. I'm waving, but you can't see.